Have you ever felt like you're just drifting through life instead of actually living it? You wake up, scroll your phone, another day, same loop. You look in the mirror and see someone who used to dream, who used to have fire, but now, tired eyes, heavy body, a mind filled with unfinished goals, unstarted plans, and quiet regrets. And you wonder, where did I lose myself? It's not that you're weak, it's not that you haven't tried, it's that you've gotten used to playing small. You've gotten used to pushing your life to someday. You've convinced yourself, maybe this is just who I am. But it's not, it never was. You weren't made to live quietly and fade slowly. You weren't meant to repeat a meaningless cycle and die with dreams still locked inside you. You're here to burn down what's broken. You're here to shed the version of you that's been holding you back. And you're here right now to rebuild from the ground up as someone who owns their life. If you're hearing this, it's not random. This is your signal, your wake-up call, your door opening. The only question is, will you step through it? The true Stoic way isn't for people looking for comfort or soft encouragement. It's for those who are finally ready to face themselves and say, I cannot live like this another day. If that's you, like this video, subscribe and join me. Not to just think about change, but to take control, act with clarity, and ignite the fire that never dies. Because here's the truth, no one is coming to save you. There is no perfect time. There is no magical someday. There is only now this exact moment when you choose to keep repeating or to start rebuilding. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm here to say, get up, move, before it's too late. Maybe you've hit rock bottom. Maybe you feel broken, tired, done, good, because no one rebuilds themselves at the top. The real ones start from the ashes. Rock bottom is the only place solid enough to lay a new foundation. And today, I'll show you how to do exactly that. Not with empty quotes, not with hype or fake positivity, but with Stoic philosophy, clear direction, and action that demands your old self to die. In this video, you'll learn reset. Cut loose what's been holding you back and let the past burn behind you. Restart. Rebuild yourself with discipline and purpose. No waiting for motivation. Refocus. Shut out the noise. Lock in on your mission and stop wasting your life on things that don't matter. This isn't a course. This isn't a seminar. This is a mental war, and you are the only one who can win it. If you've ever felt like you've lost yourself, if you're tired of existing without direction, if you know deep down that you're capable of more, stronger than this, and meant for something greater, then this is for you. But don't just listen. Listening is passive. Action is transformation. So before we go any further, I want you to do one thing. Drop a comment right now. I start again today. Write it, claim it, make that your first step. Then like this video, subscribe, and prepare yourself. Because what's coming next is not for the weak. Take a deep breath. Face the truth. Ask yourself, am I ready to let go of who I was and become who I was meant to be? If the answer is yes, then let's begin. Reset, restart, refocus. Welcome to True Stoic Way. Part 1, reset. Wipe the slate clean. You're ready now, not just in your head, but in your heart, because you're still here, still listening. And no one sticks around for hard truths, unless they're already sick of their own excuses. So now we begin, not with the easiest step, but with the only step that breaks the cycle. Reset. Wipe the slate clean. Cut loose everything that no longer serves who you want to become. The past is not your home. It's just a place you pass through, not where you're meant to stay. But too many people have pitched a tent in their past. They carry old mistakes, broken trust, pain, failure, and wear it like a permanent identity. I lost everything once. I trusted the wrong people. I ruined my chances. I'm just not good enough. Sound familiar? You've said it before. Maybe you say it daily. Let me be blunt. No soft rapping. That's not who you are anymore. You are not the failure you once were. You are the person brave enough to begin again today. You can't build a new life on ruins if you refuse to clear the debris. No future can grow from a soil poisoned by regret, bitterness, or shame. So what do? 1. Let go of your old mistakes, not by forgetting, but by forgiving. Forgive yourself. It's hard, but it's non-negotiable. Stoicism doesn't teach you to deny your past. It teaches you to face it, learn from it, and then move on. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Yes, you messed up. Good. Mistakes are the scars of the brave, those who dared to live. Learn from them, then drop the weight. 2. Release the people who hurt you. Holding on to someone who broke you doesn't punish them. It only cages you. Their betrayal, their silence, their absence, it's not a life sentence. You deserve freedom from the ghosts of those who stopped walking with you. Don't let their memory keep draining your power, your peace, or your progress. 3. Let go of your former self. That version of you, the one who procrastinated, people-pleased, doubted, did the best they could. But now it's time to bury that version. No more excuses, no more repeating the same story. Disconnect, reprogram, reset. Imagine you're standing in a room. On the walls are hundreds of notes, mistakes, regrets, pain, failures. You can sit there reading them for life, or set fire to the whole damn room, climb out the window, and breathe in your first clean breath. No one can do that for you, but no one can stop you either. What is reset, really? It's rewriting how you define yourself. It's no longer waking up every day repeating the same internal insults. It's refusing to act like the old you just because that's who I've always been. Reset is an inner act, quiet, personal, ruthless. It starts with a simple decision. From today, I choose different. You don't lack time. You lack the resolve to erase what no longer fits your future. If something isn't helping you move forward, then it's holding you back. Clear your mind like you'd clear a room. Throw it out. Fold it away, reorganize, simplify, clarify, focus. Let reset be your first move back to who you really are. Redefine, who am I now? Not based on the mistakes, not based on the pain, not based on who left, but based on a single powerful choice. I begin again. I burn what no longer belongs. I build with intention. Don't just hear this, act. If you've made it this far, you don't need me to shout anymore. You know what you need to do. Comment below. I have reset myself. Like this video if something just clicked inside you. Subscribe to True Stoic Way and walk this no excuse path with me. Because no one's clearing your past for you. No one's pressing reset on your behalf. You do it, and you do it now. Once the slate is clean, the next question is, what will you write on it? This is where most people fail. They let go of the old, but have no clue how to start the new. They freeze in the face of choices, afraid of failing, afraid of starting ugly, afraid of being laughed at. That's when you step into the second phase. Restart, building from the ground up. And I'll show you how to do it. Not like a lost soul, but like a force of nature. Part 2, restart. Build from the ground up. So you've cleared the slate, you've dropped the weight, you've severed the chains. But now comes the part most people fear. Not because it's too hard, but because it exposes who they really are without the excuses. It's one thing to destroy what no longer serves you. It's another to stand there, face the emptiness, and decide to build something better. From nothing. This is where we go next. Restart. Starting over isn't weakness, it's power. Let's get something straight. Starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means you refused to stay broken. It means you had the clarity to walk away from a version of yourself that was no longer serving your purpose. And the courage to say, I'm not done yet, I'm just getting started. Most people won't do this. Why? Because it's not starting over they fear. It's being seen at the beginning again and then. It's being a beginner. It's being vulnerable. It's doing something messy, clumsy, uncertain, while the world watches and whispers. So they sit still, they talk about change, they think about change, they dream about change, but they never move. That's not you, not anymore. You've already let go of the past. Now you're standing at ground zero, and I'm here to tell you, this isn't the end. This is your blank canvas. This is your battlefield. This is where power gets built. I don't know where to start. Good, that means you're free, no blueprint, no expectations. Just you, your values, and your will. No more pretending, no more masks, no more trying to be who you should be. From here, you build brick by brick, habit by habit, decision by decision. The Stoics believed you don't control what happens to you, but you control how you respond and what you build with it. Let life break you. Let it level everything. Let people walk away. Let everything burn, then rise, not as who you were, but as who you chose to become. The world will test you. Let it. This world owes you nothing. It will mock your progress, doubt your effort, throw distractions, delays, and destruction your way. Let it, because it's in that friction that your strength is forged. Every time you restart, not only do you reclaim control, you gain something most people never touch: resilience. The first few days, they'll feel awkward. Your mind will resist. Your old habits will try to sneak back in. Voices will whisper, "You're not ready. This won't work. You always quit." Answer them with movement, with action, with proof. Every drop of sweat, every hour of discipline, every little win, they're not just tasks, they're bricks. And every brick you lay is one less piece of your old life and one more piece of who you're becoming. Don't build for comfort, build for character. When you restart, don't aim for easy, aim for real. Don't chase results, build systems. Don't look for applause, build consistency. Don't ask, will they like this? Ask, will this make me stronger? This isn't about rebuilding the old life with a fresh coat of paint. It's about burning the blueprint and starting from scratch. Better, deeper, unshakable. Start simple. Start solid. Wake up early, Ashka. Not to brag, but to win the mental battle. Move your body tone, not for image, but for energy and strength. Read, reflect, sit in silence. Say no to what distracts. Say yes to what serves. Keep promises to yourself, even if no one notices. This is your foundation. But what if I fail again? You will. And when you do, that's not the end. That's part of the build. Failure is feedback. Falling isn't the opposite of progress. It's the cost of progress. The Stoics taught the obstacle is the way. That means every setback, every misstep, every mess up, they are the exact tools you need to sharpen the edge of who you're becoming. You don't avoid struggle when you restart. You use it, you absorb it, you get stronger with it. That's how the real you is built, not by waiting for the perfect plan, but by moving with an unbreakable mindset. You're not here to hide, you're here to rebuild. This isn't the season for comfort. This is the season for construction. Stop trying to be seen. Start becoming someone worth seeing. Let people talk. Let them doubt. Let them forget you. You don't need to prove anything to them. You prove everything to yourself. Every damn day you choose to rise and build, even when it's quiet, even when it's hard, especially when no one's clapping. Pick up the hammer. Now it's your turn. This is not theory. This is the work. This is the rebuild. Comment below, I'm rebuilding from the ground up. Like this video if you're done waiting to be saved. Subscribe to True Stoic Way to keep laying every brick with clarity, purpose, and stoic fire. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. And momentum is built one decision at a time. Now that you're building, the next challenge isn't just to act, it's to stay locked in, to protect your focus from the noise, the doubts, the chaos around you. Because starting strong is one thing, staying sharp is another. You can't build a legacy with scattered energy. You need clarity, you need precision, you need obsession with what matters. Which brings us to the final piece of this chapter. Refocus. Cut the noise. Lock in. Become untouchable. Part 3, refocus. Lock in on what matters. So now you've reset, you've released the past, you've restarted, you've begun to build again, stronger, simpler, truer. But here's what they don't tell you. Even when you're building the right thing, you can still lose yourself if you don't focus. Because this world, it's a storm of noise, of opinions, of temptation and distraction and comparison and chaos. And if you don't guard your focus like your life depends on it, then your life, the one you were meant to build, will get swallowed up by everything that doesn't matter. The world is loud. Silence is a choice. Every day, you're hit with noise. Social media feeds screaming for your attention. People's drama dumped into your space. Endless scrolling, pointless notifications, useless arguments, opinions from people who haven't built anything. Fake urgency, fake beauty, fake success. Algorithms that hijack your time, your energy, your peace, and without realizing it, you're pulled away from yourself, bit by bit. Not because you don't care, but because you've stopped filtering what gets access to your attention. Your focus is being stolen. And every minute you give away to the noise is a minute you lose to your purpose. You can't fight every battle. Pick your war. Here's what you need to understand. You are not here to fight everything. You're here to fight for one thing, the mission only you were meant to pursue. So ask yourself, what is actually worth my time, my energy, my soul? If the answer isn't clear, you don't have a focus problem. You have an identity problem. You don't know what you're building. You don't know what you stand for, so you chase what looks shiny, what feels urgent, what makes you feel momentarily seen. That ends now. You don't need 1,000 goals. You need one mission and the discipline to pour everything into it. Clarity is a weapon. Most people are tired not because they do too much, but because they do too many meaningless things. They scroll endlessly, compare constantly, chase everything, commit to nothing. Then they wonder why they feel empty. Let me be clear. Every distraction you entertain is a life you'll never live. Every meaningless argument you engage in is time you'll never get back. Every piece of drama you consume is focus you've just given away for free. So cut ruthlessly. If it doesn't serve your purpose, cut it. If it doesn't make you sharper, stronger, clearer, cut it. If it doesn't bring you peace or power, cut it. You're not here to be everything to everyone. You're here to lock in, to move like a force, to live like your time is sacred, because it is. The cost of distraction is your future. Let me tell you the most dangerous lie being sold today. You have time. No, you don't. You have moments. You have windows. You have opportunities that vanish the second you get distracted. People think losing focus just slows them down. Wrong. Losing focus kills momentum, kills consistency, kills identity, kills progress. Every time you drift, you lose touch with the man you are trying to become. This is not just about being more productive. This is about not wasting your life. Choose your one thing. So let's get practical. Right here, right now. Ask yourself, what do I want to be undeniable at? What's the one area of your life where you refuse to be average? It can be your craft, your health, your mission, your mental clarity, your discipline, your legacy. Whatever it is, burn away everything that doesn't help you build that. You want real results? Then you need tunnel vision, not multitasking, not splitting focus across 10 different goals, not saying yes to everyone and everything. Say no, say it often, say it without apology, because focus is freedom, and freedom isn't doing everything. It's doing what matters and letting the rest burn. Systems over stimuli. You want to protect your focus? Then you don't rely on motivation. You rely on systems. Motivation is a sugar rush. Focus is a muscle. And that muscle grows when you build guardrails for your time, your mind, your life. Start here. 1. Morning non-negotiables. No phone, no noise. Start with silence, clarity, movement, reading. 2. Cut screen addiction. Set strict hours for social. Use tools. Block what drains. 3. Choose your information diet. If it's not fueling you, unsubscribe. Unfollow. 4. Work in sprints. 90 minutes of focused work. 6 hours of scattered effort. 5. Protect your night. No overstimulation. No digital garbage before sleep. You don't owe anyone instant access to your mind. You owe yourself peace and precision. Guard your energy like a kingdom. Your energy is not infinite, and once it's gone for the day. Every time you open a useless tab, reply to a toxic person, dive into a meaningless comment war, you're handing out pieces of yourself like you're disposable. Stop doing that. You want to be dangerous in the world? Then start treating your focus like a fortress, not a public park. Not everyone gets access. Not every topic deserves your response. Not every request deserves a yes. Silence is power. Boundaries are power. Discipline is power. Your focus shapes your identity. You are not what you say. You are what you focus on. If you focus on anger, you become bitter. If you focus on pain, you become resentful. If you focus on distractions, you become scattered. If you focus on purpose, you become powerful. It's that simple. What you give your attention to grows. So if your life feels out of control, you don't need to do more. You need to cut more. Burn the noise, stay sharp. Every day you have 2 options. 1, get pulled by the noise of the world. 2, get pulled by the vision inside you. You can't serve both. So kill the noise. Mute the distractions. Walk away from anything that's not aligned. And when you do, your mind gets clearer. Your path gets straighter. Your momentum becomes unstoppable. Because now your life is simple. One direction, one mission, one focus. Lock in. You've come this far. You've reset. You've restarted. Now it's time to eliminate everything that threatens your growth. Drop a comment. I'm locked in. Like this video if you're ready to cut the noise. Subscribe to True Stoic Way and stay focused on the only thing that truly matters. Building a life that can't be broken. Every breath counts. Every second wasted is power surrendered. You either focus or you fade. Choose. This was never about just fixing your life. This is about building a life that outlives you. Focus is how you stop being a slave to distraction. Legacy is what you leave behind when all the noise is gone. Next, we close this chapter with one final truth. You don't just live for today, you build for what remains when you are no longer here. Let's finish this. This is your wake-up call. You've made it here, not by accident, not by chance. You're here because deep down you already knew something had to change. Something inside you has been screaming, clawing, begging, get up, start over, fight back. And now the message is clear. You don't need to be rescued. You don't need someone to show up and save you. You don't need the perfect timing, the perfect mood, the perfect plan. The time is not someday. The time is not when you feel ready. The time is not when it's easy. The time is now. Stop waiting. Start moving. How long have you been saying soon? How many days have you wasted in mental loops, in comfort zones, in passive scrolling? Weeks, months, years? And what's changed? If you're honest with yourself, probably not much. Because here's a brutal truth. Time doesn't care how much potential you have. It only rewards what you do with it. You can be talented, intelligent, filled with ambition. But if you don't move, it means nothing. So ask yourself, seriously, if not now, when? If you can't answer that without flinching, it's time to stop lying to yourself. You already know what to do. You don't need more information. You don't need another book, another podcast, another course. You already know what you need to do. Let go of the past that's been chaining you. Start rebuilding from a place of truth, not fear. Cut the noise, Eliminate the distractions and lock in on your mission. Show up every damn day, even when you don't feel like it. You don't need more hype. You need discipline. You need action. You need to hold yourself to a higher standard. Now, the old you, he had excuses. This new you, he has fire. This isn't just about self-help. This is about legacy. Let's zoom out. Why does all this matter? Not just because you want to feel better, not just because you want success, control, or power, but because you're here to build something that outlives you. That's legacy. And legacy doesn't start when you die. Legacy starts the moment you stop living small. When you choose growth over comfort. When you protect your focus like it's your last resource. When you move with purpose even when no one's watching. When you hold the line even when it hurts. That's the version of you people remember. That's the version of you you'll respect in the mirror. You're not here just to exist. You're here to make a mark and leave it deeper than your fears. There's no rewind button, my friend. Let me be real with you. There is no reset button in life. There is only one direction, forward. You can't undo wasted years. You can't rewind the moments you didn't act. But what you can do right now is make sure you never let another second go to waste. Every time you delay, you reinforce the idea that your life can wait, but it can't. And eventually the pain of not becoming who you were meant to be will crush you more than any failure ever could. So enough planning, enough hesitating, enough wondering. Think stoically, act savagely. The Stoics didn't beg for ideal conditions. They didn't cry about things they couldn't control. They took what life gave them and used it to forge themselves into something unstoppable. You must do the same. Forget what others think. Forget the weight of your past. Forget how long it took you to wake up. You're awake now, so act like it. Reset, restart, refocus, then go. No hesitation, no mercy, no looking back. This is the beginning, not the end. You might think this video is the end of the message, but it's not. This is your starting line. If you stop here and do nothing, all of this was just noise. Another piece of content swallowed by the feed. But if you act, this could be the moment your life split into two chapters. Before I chose to rise, and after I became unstoppable. No more excuses, no more delays, no more waiting for permission. Everything you need is already in you. Now prove it. Step into the fire. If this hit you, if something shifted inside you, then don't just think about it. Do something now. Cement it. Drop a comment right now. I start again today. Hit like high gear. Not for the algorithm, but to confirm your commitment. Subscribe to True Stoic Way. If you're done chasing fake motivation and ready to live by philosophy, discipline, and fire. This isn't entertainment. This is the beginning of a new standard. Your life doesn't need more comfort. It needs more conviction. So don't just scroll on. Don't just say that was powerful. Be powerful. Be the man who decided that enough was enough. Be the man who didn't just hear the call, but answered it. Be the man who left the crowd and chose to build in silence, in discipline, in truth. The Stoic path isn't soft. It's not sexy. It's not quick. It's hard. It's quiet. It's brutal. But it's the path that leads to peace, to purpose, to power. Reset when you've been lost. Restart when your world collapses. Refocus when the noise starts creeping in. And repeat that cycle for the rest of your life. Not once, not twice, but every time you need to level up. That's how a legacy is built. Not in noise, but in clarity. Not in chaos, but in choice. Welcome to the fire. Welcome to True Stoic Way. Now move.